Mastermind is a classic to-player board game that combines strategy, deduction, and logic. It's a game that's both simple to learn and challenging to master. This guide provides an overview of how to play Mastermind, strategies to improve your gameplay, and a brief history of the game. History of Mastermind. Mastermind was created by Mordecai Meirowitz, an Israeli postmaster and telecommunications expert, in 1970. Mordecai drew inspiration from an older game called Bulls and Cows. He aimed to design a game that would challenge players' thinking and logical reasoning. His creation, Mastermind, quickly gained popularity and was eventually licensed to the American company Pressman Toy Corporation in 1971. The game's simple yet compelling gameplay captivated players of all ages, making it a timeless classic. Over the years, Mastermind has seen various adaptations, including digital versions, mobile apps, and online puzzles, ensuring its enduring appeal in the digital age. Objective of the game. The primary objective of Mastermind is straightforward. One player becomes the codemaker, creating a secret code using colored pegs, while the other player takes on the role of the codebreaker, attempting to decipher the code within a limited number of turns. The secret code typically consists of 4 colored pegs, chosen from a set of 6 different colors. The codebreaker's challenge is to deduce the exact sequence of colors in the codemaker's secret code through a series of logical deductions, using the feedback provided by the codemaker or each guess. Game setup. Before diving into the gameplay, let's explore the materials needed for a standard game of Mastermind. Mastermind Game Board. The game board typically features 2 rows. The top row is the codemaker's hidden code slot, while the bottom row is the codebreaker's guess slot. Colored pegs. A set of colored pegs is provided, usually offering 6 different colors. These pegs are used to construct the secret code and make guesses. Feedback pegs. Smaller pegs, typically red and white, are used by the codemaker to provide feedback to the codebreaker. This feedback helps the codebreaker make more informed guesses. Shield or cover. A shield or cover is used to conceal the codemaker's secret code from the codebreaker. Game rules. Now, let's delve into the rules of playing Mastermind. Codemaker's role. One player takes on the role of the codemaker. The codemaker's responsibility is to create a secret code by arranging for colored pegs in a specific order. The codemaker can choose any combination of colors from the available set, and they can use the same color more than once if desired. Once the secret code is set, the codemaker conceals it behind the shield, keeping it hidden from the codebreaker. Codebreaker's role. The other player becomes the codebreaker. The codebreaker's objective is to deduce the codemaker's secret code within a limited number of turns. Gameplay. The game unfolds as follows. The codebreaker begins by making their first guess. They place 4 colored pegs in the codebreaker's row to represent their guess. Once the codebreaker has made their guess, the codemaker provides feedback using the smaller pegs, typically red and white. The feedback is based on how close the guess aligns with the actual secret code. A red peg indicates that a colored peg in the guess is the correct color and in the correct position. A white peg signifies that a colored peg in the guess is the correct color, but is in the wrong position. The codebreaker uses the feedback to refine their strategy for the next guess. Winning Thegum. Thegum continues with the codebreaker, making guesses and receiving feedback. The codebreaker can win the game by accurately guessing the codemaker's secret code, where all 4 pegs in the guess match the codemaker's code both in color and position. The game concludes when the codebreaker successfully guesses the code, or when they exhaust a predetermined number of turns, which is usually limited to 10 or fewer. If the codebreaker correctly guesses the code within the allotted turns, they win the game. If the codebreaker fails to crack the code within the allocated turns, the codemaker emerges as the victor. Strategies and tips. While Mastermind incorporates an element of chance, strategic thinking plays a crucial role in the game's outcome. To enhance your performance as a codebreaker, consider the following strategies and tips. Diverse initial guesses. In the early turns, make guesses that cover a broad range of possibilities. This will help you collect more information about the potential composition of the code. Leverage feedback. Pay close attention to the feedback from the codemaker, especially the red pegs that indicate correct colors in the correct positions. Process of elimination. As the game progresses, eliminate colors and positions based on the feedback you receive. This process of elimination helps narrow down the potential code combinations. Consider repetitions. Keep in mind that the codemaker can use the same color more than once in the secret code. Don't assume that a color cannot reappear simply because it's already in your guess. Track previous guesses. Maintain a record of your previous guesses and the feedback received. This record will help you build a mental model of the code's potential composition. Balancing act. Strike the right balance between matching colors and positions based on the information at hand. There may be instances where you should prioritize one over the other. Logical deduction. Approach the game systematically and logically. Avoid random guessing and rely on the information provided to make educated guesses. Variations of Mastermind. While the classic version of Mastermind features a 4-peg code with 6 different colors, numerous adaptations and variations exist. Some common variations include Advanced Mastermind. This version increases the complexity of the game by introducing a longer secret code, such as a 6-peg code. More rounds are typically required to guess the code correctly. Pattern-based Mastermind. Instead of colors, patterns or symbols can be used in this variation. Players need to decipher a pattern-based secret code. Simplified versions for younger players or those looking for a more accessible experience. Simplified versions with fewer colors and pegs are available. Digital and online versions. Mastermind has transitioned into the digital realm with computer and mobile applications, allowing players to enjoy the game against computer opponents or other players. These versions often offer various difficulty levels and customizable rules. Special challenges. Some versions incorporate unique challenges or rules to add excitement and variety to the game. Mastermind in the digital age. Mastermind has successfully adapted to the digital age, with various digital and online versions available for players to enjoy. These adaptations offer features like multiplayer mode, a range of difficulty levels, and the ability to create custom rules or variations. Whether you're playing against an AI or challenging friends online, Mastermind's timeless appeal remains intact in the digital realm.